Look around you. Everything you know, every thought, every feeling is coded in a complex script, DNA. A mere 1% difference in DNA separates us from chimpanzees, our closest relatives in the animal kingdom. But what is hidden within that 1%? And what if, somewhere out there, another creature exists with DNA that's 5%, 10%, even more different from ours? Let's start with the apes. A minuscule difference in our genetic code, a single percentage, has set us worlds apart. Chimps share our genes for strength, intelligence, even empathy. But that 1% gap grants us higher order language, complex tool use, civilization itself. With only a slight tweak, human DNA gives us cities, art, science, the power to change the world around us. But what if that gap were widened? Now, imagine an alien species. Not 1%, but 5% or 10% different from us in ways we can barely comprehend. What could such a species do? A creature evolved with this genetic edge might possess intellect that makes our smartest minds look like mere children. Imagine a being that learns a lifetime of knowledge in moments, or a species that communicates not with sound, but with thoughts alone. Where we struggle with the limits of our senses, these beings might experience reality on another level altogether. Seeing in spectrums invisible to our eyes, hearing sounds we'd call silence, even sensing magnetic fields that we can't feel. Imagine what such beings could create or destroy. If they existed, they might be immortal, their lifespans stretching beyond what we understand as time. Imagine a body that repairs itself instantly, injuries vanishing in seconds, diseases dissolving before they start. They would be able to regenerate limbs, maybe even adapt their bodies to harsh environments, surviving where we would perish in minutes. For what if these beings have evolved to perceive time itself differently? We live each moment 1 second at a time. But they might walk through past, present and future as easily as we walk down a familiar path. They could see us from outside our own existence, tracking every choice and consequence with perfect clarity. They would understand our minds as easily as we understand the life of an ant. Would they view us as equals, or as something far, far less? Could they guide us or control us? In the end, it's a question that strikes at the core of our humanity. Is our DNA the ultimate design? Or is it merely one page in a much greater book? Perhaps somewhere out there, something is already watching us, wondering if we're ready for the answer.